Hey everybody, and welcome back to Elden Ring. Last time, we've explored all of Ainsel River, plus this lovely mess. Honestly though, as much of a terrible area as it is, I do like how the map shows, like, colors of oil in it, like the blues and the greens among it. That's really cool. Everything else about the area sucked though, but hey, at least the required stuff wasn't that bad, so that's a saving grace, right? The real cool part was Noxtella, and I guess the ending, where we fought Estelle, natural born of the void, an interesting creature that apparently has destroyed an eternal city somewhere at some time. This is his arena. His arena looks really cool. And so does he. The fight itself was alright, though. This time, there is still more to see around these parts. And by more to see, I mean there's this hallway. But hey, most areas like this would probably have just ended with the boss arena. You'd then pick up your item and leave feeling satisfied, and then the item would do you something somewhere else. At least I'm pretty sure. That's how it's been so far with the Great Runes and whatnot. Here, though, killing Estelle unlocks an elevator, and having the Dark Moon ring in your inventory, by the way. Make sure to go back to Ray Lucaria and get it. It's out of the chest. Oh my god. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Oh my god. Help. The elevator's moving up too fast. Makes sense with these underground areas. The elevators have to move faster, else it would literally take like 5 minutes to ride all the way out. The deep Ainsel Well opens up into a new area. The Moonlight Altar. I briefly showed this on the map at the end of the last episode, but once I go light this site of grace, I can show that we have officially found our way on top of this plateau here. It has been forever. Last time we saw this plateau was when we were exploring Liurni all the way back in the freaking episode 11 or whatever, and then we went underneath it to the village of Albinorix, but we could not get on top of it until now. You cannot get on top of it until you progress the quest line, the Ranni's quest, all the way here, and you explore all this stuff. Small map change here. You see all these ruins around, like this one, and this one? Those are not used to be there. There used to be just like, flat ground, and the game didn't actually show the detail of the ruins. This probably goes alongside with the map change that took away the weird little fishtail structure over there. Now, I hear footsteps. Okay, those are just the animals. As you can see, this place is basically in perpetual nighttime, with the Erdtree just kind of sitting there ominously in the distance. But yeah, it is daytime right now, and I think there might be a very slight lighting change when it hits nighttime. I don't remember, though. Hello, there's a bear just out in the open. Usually you find bears in forests. I'm gonna start with these ruins. We'll wait to approach the big church until later, the big important-looking church. Lunar Estate ruins, eh? This was once an estate. Oh, God. Oh, God. They're small revenants. You know that there's gonna be a big one somewhere. I do not have the seal equipped. I should probably get that equipped. For now, I can start, hold on. For now, I can start dual-wielding you all to death. So these ruins are huge. Yeah, we've entered them, and the icon's here, like, in between the two structures. That should tell you, how much space we have to explore to try and find this cellar. I don't remember if this is a secret cellar? It might— oh, fuck. Alright, I can't believe you've done this. It actually saw me. You're joking. Oh no, it's not joking. The game's not joking, guys. What do I do? Help. Help, what do I do? The game isn't joking. Give me the seal. Okay. Equip, heal. Oh god, not that attack right away. What the fuck is wrong with you? Here, have a heal. God damn it. Nice. Actually, I'm still alive. I did not expect to do that at all. Have a heal. You're looking injured there, sir. You need some first aid? Oh, God. You're still alive. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. You're still alive. God damn it. I guess the shields don't really necessarily let you finish them off. God, stop leaping at me for 2 seconds. I hate this enemy! Who made this? Alright, sorry. Welcome back to Elden Ring. This is positive. We're having positive times. Anyway, yeah, we gotta go find the cellar somewhere or something. That's why I was trying to finish saying. I can tell my commentary's not gonna be great this episode with how many times I've been unable to continue a sentence so far. I've probably cut most of them out. Thankfully, we can ignore him. I would get my revenge, and I think I might go for my revenge later, but right now he's just bothering me too much. I think I should— oh, fucking hell, there's 2 of them. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, Cellar first, Revenant second. Sorry, Revenant second. Here we go, here we go. It's very distinctive shape, not very hard to find. Yeah, you keep pounding out that wall, buddy. Keep hitting that. That'll do great for you. See what you got in here. Smithing 3 smithing stone level 8. To be fair, those are new. We haven't had those before, and I think that is the next level. I think we currently have 7 right now. That's our current highest. Alright. You know, I have an idea for you, actually. I have an idea for you. The idea was not being hit by your poison attack, but that'll have to be step 1 to my plan. Oh, Revenant. Oh, Revenant. Will you stop? Stay fucking still? Okay, camera, thanks. Thanks real much, camera. There we go. Now, we moonveil you! And that did nothing. Ah, fuck you. If I die to this, I swear to God. Cast now, cast now, cast now, cast now. Boom! Makes perfect sense that heal does that much damage to them, because in a way, we're kind of like healing the world of those freaking people. Whoa, wait. The poison duration, look at that. It's going down so much faster than it usually does. Normally it lasts like 3 minutes. At that time, it lasted like 2. Or not 2, it lasted less than a minute. Oh, get absolutely destroyed! Yes! Okay, revenge is mine, and now that revenge is mine, I think I will start heading southward, down this way. What is down this way? Yes, this is sort of where I expected to be. So we got 2 important looking areas in the bottom left corner and the top left corner, or the southwest corner and northwest corner, depending on who you are. There's a big path down there, and then there's not path down there. I thought this was a path down there. It's a ledge. It's not a path down there at all. Once again, the map would make it seem like it's a much shorter fall than it actually is. Hey, wait a minute. I didn't mean to get that close, Torrent. Here's the main path down. Man, those are big cliffs. You'd think we were at like the bottom layer of the regular, what would you call this, like the surface level, sea level, I guess, of Liurnia, with how tall that cliff is, but no, we are significantly higher up than the rest of the place. I quite like that. What's over here? Oh yes, I know it's over here. A couple turtles, and that's it. Absolutely nothing is over here. Sorry, 4 turtles. There weren't just a couple, there were 4. Okay, so in the distance, that looks like a rise. And then the other thing is another circular structure, as it appears on the map. There's only 2 it could be. I don't expect to show much of this place. It's kind of small. There's like 1 big secret area I could think of, but that secret area just has like a couple mid-bosses in it, plus a smithing stone. So we'll just run through that real quick. Otherwise, there's wolves. There's alpha wolves. Literally nothing but alpha wolves, too. So that's quite impressive. There's also crystal snails. That's less impressive, but, you know, still pretty neat. I've decided that I've had this Moonveil Katana in my inventory for too long and have gone on way too long without using it. So we're going to use it a little bit. Hope you don't mind. Oh my god. The wolves are so okay. At least I staggered you that time, but wow. Okay, I get it. Y'all are really strong now. I'm gonna kill one of you and then leave. How about that? What do you think of that? Obviously, you think I'm a coward. You're running after me, try to get me to stand my ground and, you know, fight the rest of you like a true warrior. But I'm sorry, I don't have the time for that. If I did stop and fight all of you guys, this playthrough would be like 70 videos. Honestly, thinking ahead to the future, that might not be too far off from what the final video count of this playthrough will be. We'll have to see, but yeah, considering where we are in the game right now and how much left we have to go, I would not be surprised if we exceed 50 videos or even go above 60. There's a grace down here. This must be a pretty important place if it has a grace down below. What is your puzzle? Seek 3 great wise beasts. So this is like the final level of the Seek 3 wise beasts puzzles from the other 2 rises. From this rise, which was like a step above Oridus' rise down here in Weeping Peninsula. those ones were significantly easier than this one is, because this one plays a funny little trick with you. First of all, I think right around here should be one of the first of the 3 great wise beasts. Indeed, it is right there, yes. Giant ghost turtles you are looking for. So, how could it be that difficult? Oh, you'll see, you'll see. Apparently okay, my spells are in a weird order now. Why is Loretta's Great Bow after shield? Whatever. Attack the turtle with a spell, and you've got it. Or some other projectile attack. You could probably use a throwing knife or a kukri or whatever you have on you. And then, to find the other 2 giant ghost turtles, you have to leave this place. They are not around the rise, rather they are all around the entire plateau. I'm actually going to head this way first, so we're going to go up towards the northwest corner of the place, as I think that's where one of them is hidden, and then the last one is actually hidden right down around there where we just left. Perhaps around where the other turtles are, though there's a lot of turtles up here, so, you know, they could be trying to mislead you to go over there and check the place with the 4 turtles, and it might not be true. Torrent. Okay, thank you, Torrent, for freeing yourself from that. I have no idea how that happened. I was just stuck in there. Lots of crystals around here, and I don't think it's just the crystals either. Actually, while I'm passing by, can't I go find the certain something special around here? Hunting down these turtles to explore the rest of the place, explore the rest of the plateau. I don't see why not. Here, a scarab. Ah, yes. Okay, here's where I was thinking of. Okay, there's a red wolf guarding these 3, what does I call it? Gazebos, right, gazebos. I freaking forgot the word gazebo. What the hell's wrong with it? It's like one of the most memorable words in the English language, and I forgot it. How the fuck? Anyway, got a bunch of smithing stones in it, not a whole lot else. I'm gonna ignore this red wolf because I personally don't find fighting them to be that fun, and so unless they're a big health bar enemy, I'm just gonna ignore it. And this guy is not a big health bar enemy. I killed the one down in Shifra River and it dropped absolutely nothing, so this one's probably going to be the exact same way. Watch this one actually not drop nothing. It actually does drop a lot of things. And you may have seen quite briefly there, wow, you take a lot of hits. Holy shit, they're turning up the difficulty a lot here. This might actually be like close to Dragon Barrow difficulty. Yeah, there are crystallians among these crystals. They're now just regular enemies. Once again, similar to the red wolf, I think I'm just gonna run past them. If they're not a big health bar, I see no reason to stop and fight them. Because we have a torrent, we can just zoom past without a care in the world. Okay, I see a spirit spring, I see a little forest area. I would like to show on the map briefly where that secret area is, so if I could. Yes, it's either this or this. I think it's this right here. This is the semi-secret area. It's not that secret, it's kind of out in the open, and the map does show it, but still. The other structure is an Everjail. Who knew? We ruled out the rise right away because there's a rise down below. Why would there be a second rise up here? This place isn't called the Two Sisters. Oh my god. He's flying through the air like a freaking sea turtle. I love it. He's like swimming through the air. Yup. And okay, we did it. You just have to bonk him from underneath. You don't have to hit him with any weapon. That is that. That's the only purpose for that spirit spring. That spirit spring is used for absolutely nothing else. Now, where will we end up after this? Let's see, we're right here. We can climb back up to the main area over that way. Is there anything else back here, though? Other than Roa fruit, which we cannot collect more of. Finally, it's been a while. Oh man, I love this place. Though it does make you seem like they've added a bunch of these blue lasers throughout Liurnia, but this skybox only shows up while you're up here. If you were to go back down to Liurnia, it would be the normal sky. This should be heading back. Yes, it is, but it's also heading towards something else. Man, first Crystallians, and then Red Wolves, and I think a couple of other enemies we've seen, and now dragons are being demoted to regular enemies. What is this? Yeah, if I were to go aggro one of them, they would not have a big health bar. They are just dragons, just chilling here. Now, I don't think they drop anything special, but they might be guarding some neat items. So, I think I'm gonna swing by, grab the items, and then move on. I think my general rule with this series is if it's not a big boss health bar enemy, then I'm not interested in fighting it. And the same goes for these guys. So they do give a lot of runes, and I do believe they are permanent kills. So if you're up for the challenge, go on ahead. Be my guest. I will not be my guest. Maybe I'll come back and fight them in a future episode if I feel like it. But if I do, then I'll either speed through it or cut through it. Because there's going to be absolutely nothing new to go over there. They are all Glintstone dragons. We fought a couple of Glintstone dragons before in Liurnia, so yeah, nothing new. And we have just made one big circle. Okay, there are ruins there, but there's also the church. I'm gonna save that for last. For now, we're gonna head down to where I predict, anyway, that the last turtle is going to be. That was not even close to the sound it made. Okay, this is not quite it. It's due south. And there he is. Behold, dog. I was meaning to lock onto the big guy, but it locked onto the guy right behind me. I guess it's fitting though. They are all dogs. Sorry. I hope none of you saw that. I hope only I could see them with the power that the Rise gave me to go see the turtles. That's a pretty important power to give me if you want me to find the turtles. Sorry, Torrent. Here, heal that up. Your legs are fine now. Does Torrent actually increase health as the game goes? Because it feels like it. He took 700 damage there, when I feel like that number was lower earlier in the game. I don't know what would give him more health. Maybe you leveling up Vigor also levels up his health in the same way that you healing heals him. I'm not sure. Also, something just died and dropped 16 runes, and that also happened before. What dropped 16 runes around here? Oh, it must be one of the little squirrel things. I guess one spawns under the ground. Hello. Gold-tinged excrement, the most important thing to find on the Moonlight Altar right there. I can't believe I missed that. Man, I really am just a bad Elden Ring walkthrough after all if I didn't show the location of the gold-tinged excrement until just now. Everyone was dying to know. How shall I get my hands on gold-tinged excrement in the Moonlight Altar? What does gold-tinged excrement even craft besides from the pots that, like, stink? That they're basically the freaking, what is it, the dung pie equivalents. Do they do anything else for you besides that? Whose man's is this? It is Chalona's man's. Rise, I know. Where does whose man's is this even come from? I can't remember. It's like something my sister started saying. So considering that, it was probably Tumblr. Walking past the usual books, the usual crystals. Are crystals usual in these rises? Because I feel like I see them in every single rise, but I could be wrong. Wow, look at this railing. It's freaking big. It's freaking almost bigger than me. These elevator noises are so neat. I wish they were used elsewhere in the game, but I guess I guess it's fine. There are lots of rises in this game after all, so you get lots of chances to hear the sound. What's our reward this time? I think these rises are actually done giving us memory stones. Yep, they are. Ranni's Dark Moon. Rennala had a similar spell to this. Uses the caster as a vessel to incarnate a cold dark moon and sends it floating towards foes. The dark moon dispels all sorcery that touches it and temporarily reduces magic damage negation for those that strikes. This moon was countered by a young Ranni led by the hand of her mother Rennala. What she beheld was cold, dark, and veiled in occult mystery. So although this might seem like a cool giant projectile to throw at enemies, it's really supposed to be a support spell that lowers their damage negation so you can use other spells for more damage. Thing is, it costs 68 intelligence to use, and I think Rennala's version costs like 80, which I don't have because I didn't get it with the remembrance. Although, I think remembrances can be duplicated even if you've already used them up. So I've used up a few remembrances in this playthrough so far, and I think I can still use them. So, okay, that's just the exterior of all the interiors we went through. I don't think there's anything else to see on the outside of this place. I have no idea who Chalona was and what they were doing with Ranni's Dark Moon in their chest, but sure. Maybe Chalona's yet another identity for Ranni. Or maybe it's a cut NPC that didn't make the game, because I know that there were quite a few NPCs. There were a couple of NPC quest lines that got cut, so I wonder if Chalona was one of them. Then again, though, there's always a lot of NPCs that are mentioned in lore, item descriptions, or environment names only, and they never actually appear in the game. That happens a lot in From Software games, so this could just be more of that. But this is an open world game. They had to come up with a lot of names for places, so it's not impossible that it could be like a cut character. I don't believe there are any mini dungeons up here on Moonlight Altar, so no, there's not a cave or a cave tunnel or a catacomb or anything among these things. I'll still scan it anyway, just in case there's some special item, but if there isn't, I'll see you at the Everjail. Hey guys, what's up? Don't mind me, just driving past. Yes, driving on a horse. I know it doesn't make sense, shush. What are you doing in the minor tree? Or you're lighting a flame with blue fire. It looks cool, but please stop. The Ringleader's Everjail is up next. I thought I would land closer to it than that. It would have been cooler if I did. Oh well, let's hop into this. Now, I remember this. I remember this being quite rough, so I am going to equip, or rather re-equip, where the frick are my freaking weapons? This thing. I think this thing helps out a lot. Black Flame Tornado works great here, so I'm going to switch that on. Though, I might also switch to Moonveil. We're going to start using this, and then maybe I'll switch to Moonveil if it doesn't work out very well. Within this Everjail is quite possibly the hardest Black Knife Assassin boss to fight. That, by boss, I mean, you know, with a big health bar. They've got the most abilities out of all their friends and the most health. I think in older versions of Elden Ring, it was possible to lure them off the cliff because, fun fact, this Everjail is actually taking place really close to the edge of a cliff, and the border walls are not at the very, very cliff's edge. You can fall down there and die, though I don't think Electo can anymore. Electo here. That's their name, by the way. They're the Black Knife Ringleader. Oh, shit. That's a new ability the others weren't able to do. So, from what I remember, Black Flame Tornado does great. Yes, it stun locks her for so long. Yeah, that's really good. I'm going to be using that mainly throughout this fight, though. I think I want to try Moonveil, because I don't remember how this did. That's not the right button. Okay, that stuns you as well. How about the stronger attack? Okay, that's decent. I would like to get some bleed hits in, and I don't know if I'll be able to do that reliably. What am I saying? Variably? Variably, yes, that's a word. Alright. They're doing the jump attack, but without the red infusion this time. They only apply it sometimes. And when they apply it, they shoot it as a projectile or an AoE. God damn it, god damn it. Drink now. And then, magic attacks are free for the time being. Let's use this, let's use this. Here! And then, switch back to this. Oh, can I switch back, like, instantly with just one button press if I, Oh, okay, perfect time, perfect time. No! Oh, okay, I have to stop this, I'm dead. Yeah. As soon as they prepared the red thing, I knew I was dead. Nah, okay. It always takes 2 button presses at minimum, or, like, technically 3 because you're holding down another one, but you always have to, like, if I want to switch from Moonveil back to two-handing the Godskin Peeler, I have to press it once and then press it again. I can't just switch immediately, which is a shame. There we go, perfect. I think I'll use the Moonveil's ability for, like, smaller attacks whenever, like, maybe when she's really low on health, I'll use it to finish her off. Apart from that, I think Black Flame Tornado might be better overall. Yeah, okay. Oh god. This is a really hard fight, so yeah, I think it might honestly be near to Dragon Barrel level, if not at Dragon Barrel level. The Moonlight Altar in general might be near Dragon Barrel level. Oh god. And same extends to this boss, so yeah, we're in for a rough time. Oh damn, you have hyper armor. I didn't know that. Okay. Got the heal off. Damn, how many follow-ups do you have? Come on. Alright, got out of the way of that. Gonna start it up. Okay. No. Sorry, can't be staggered out of that, I guess. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Okay, freaking shit. Of course, as soon as I jump attack you... Oh my god! Freaking stay still! Jesus! Oh, I'm the Black Knife Assassin, and I can dodge all over the place. No, you can't hit me. I'm the Gingerbread Man. I'm Electo, the Black Knife Gingerbread Man. Woman. The Gingerbread Assassin. Oh my god. Alright, I probably should have used the flask, to be honest. There we go, jump attack on your stupid face, your stupid hooded face. Oh, man. Did that do something to you at least? No, you hung out just out of range. Just out of reach. Can't hit me. I'm the repeated joke. What the? Why did I swing there? That's not what I meant to do. I don't know why I swung. Okay, I need to abuse my infinite FP while I still have it. Stance broke you. Take that. Oh, it's just one. It does less than 1,000 damage. The critical hit does less than 1,000 damage. What is this? What is this garbage? What is this absolute garbage? And my infinite FP is now done. All right, that looks like an attack of a certain later someone who we will be meeting, and I will not be very happy to meet them. Yes! Found the perfect attack to follow it up with. Unfortunately, couldn't get the last hit out. That's okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're switching back. We're switching back to this. And taking a hit to the face. Nope. I'm not the only one who can launch shit at me. I can launch shit at you too. Like this. Damn it. Your dodges are really good. I'll have to give the enemy credit. I don't usually like to compliment enemies in video games, but... because, like, there's no reason to. They're just AI. They don't care if you like them or dislike them. They're doing what they're doing. Ow! God damn. Thank you for not infusing that. Thank you for infusing that. Piece of shit. God damn you. You're dead. Holy fuck. Barely killed you with the overpowered moon veil. The reward is Black Knife Tish. I assume that's how you pronounce her name. Tish is a Black Knife Assassin Spirit Ash. For some reason, I lost the words there for a second. And as a result, she's one of the strongest Spirit Ashes you can summon. Tish was one of the assassins who, on the night of the plot, imbued her Black Knife with the Rune of Death and slew Godwyn the Golden. Slew is underused. I feel like that should be used in media more. She was the daughter of the Black Knife ringleader Alecto and was killed protecting her mother during their flight from the royal capital. And then I killed her mother, and then I was rewarded with her ashes. Is that what was supposed to happen? Was that okay with Alecto? I don't know. I just kind of went into Alecto's jail cell and killed her. I don't know how they feel about that. With that complete, there is just one thing left to do. Head for the Kirch. I think I'm gonna switch on my usual weapons. Oh, I actually do have my usual weapons on. There we go. Now I have my usual weapons on. I was gonna like go all the way into the menu, forgetting that I already have them on. Hang on, I see that rune counter. I need to level up first. Let's do some mind. I feel like I haven't done mind enough. Oh my god. Okay, first of all, I'm level 100. Second of all, I need 60,000 runes to level up now. Holy shit, that number is like just a couple videos ago, it was still like 300,000 or 30,000. Did I say 600,000? Because that would be wrong if I did. On the way up to the Kirch is a roa fruit and a squirrel, but also the return of Glintstone Dragon Adula, who, despite the other Glintstone Dragons over there not being bosses, does have a boss health bar. If you remember this dragon, we encountered her first, or I think it's a her, I don't know, the name sounds like one. We encountered it first on the Three Sisters guarding the way to Ranni's Rise. It had less health back then, and I think also dealt less damage, but we actually didn't deplete its full health bar because it fled the battle before we could even do anything major to it. And now, here is the real fight with her. That's a new ability. She can breathe that out of her mouth. Okay, Okay, I want to get back on Torrent soon. I am afraid of this because I am worried that this is going to be completely ridiculous and stupid because of that one attack she can do. I think we had it happen to us last time we fought her. The big sword in her mouth. Yep, it's back, and it's even stronger this time because of course it is. Oh man, this is actually a really cool camera shot of me like running headfirst into the camera to get away from the dragon's flame. God, okay. This is a less exciting camera shot. The thing about the sword in the mouth attack is that she doesn't always use it, and people have gone through her entire fight without it, without her ever using it, to the point that when I fought her for the first time and she used it on me, I was like, what? I've never seen that before, because yeah. So it's not guaranteed, and as a result, We might either luck out here and beat her first try, or we might take 50 tries, depending on how lucky we get. I'm excited to see how our odds turn out. So far, we're doing well. We got her halfway down. We can easily avoid the bite by just walking forwards. Can you please swing the weapon? Holy shit. Okay, that was a tail swipe. Torrent is dead now. For like the first time in a long time, actually. I need to resummon him. Oh! That was the sword attack. I didn't even see it. Torrent just took all the damage for me. Thank you so much, Torrent. I wasted a flask on you, though. Holy shit. Though if I didn't use the flask on you, I would have been hit by the dragon. So sorry, Torrent. Oh my god. I didn't know that that's what it was doing. It looks like it was just doing like a tail swipe attack, wasn't it? It was doing something. It was doing something that I thought I knew what it was doing, and I didn't know what it was doing after all. Just so you know, this fight is completely optional. You do not have to fight Adula to go into the church. Oh god, fuck you. And you know, honestly, if you want my opinion, it might be for the best not to fight her. She's kind of annoying. Like, I've already said my grievances about the sword attack, but I mean, you're seeing this. Some of these attacks are just like, they're crazy. And I don't really like them. The usual dragon attacks are fine because they're the dragon attacks and they're honestly pretty easy. But everything else is ridiculous. Okay, you better not be now. Okay, you're doing the Madeir breath. The Madeir flight attack. They may have just copy-pasted that attack from Madeir verbatim. I don't have any evidence of that, but I feel like that's the case. Do not use the sword. Do not use the sword. Do not use the sword, you piece of shit. I wonder, and because I wonder, I'm actually going to use it right here, right now. Does the Flask of Wondrous Physics healing also heal Torrent? Looks like no. Only the Flask of Crimson Tears does. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. I recommend getting off of Torrent and rolling to try and iframe your way through that. I have tried to dodge that attack on Torrent. It has never, ever gone well. Any time that I've tried. So yeah, just do it off of Torrent. If you're unlucky and you get caught in like the huge blast range, god damn it, I am pressing B when they start flying at me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I should be running more or something. Anyway, yeah, if you get hit by the, if you're like taking the full blast of the thing from the front, you'll probably just be one shot by the sword and the math attack. Alright, I'm gonna stay close to the dragon because Torrent is freaking dead again. Torrent has died 3 times this battle. Okay. I gotta resummon him because the dragon's moving like 10 miles away. Gotta resummon Torrent. Please, please. Oh! Well, that's not... Thanks, game! Oh, I frostbit her. No! Okay, we got hit, but we're not dead. We're not dead yet. Oh, come on. No! Okay, good. Good, yeah, see the ice shockwaves? That can hit you for a second attack, and it can finish you off, and it's really annoying. But it's no matter. We finished her off first. God, I am really messing up my speech today. I apologize profusely for that. 3 dragon hearts. You had 3 hearts inside of you? And Adula's Moonblade. The reason why I wanted to get to 32 intelligence is because of this spell, which requires 32 intelligence to use. This is basically Carian Greatsword, but with a Frost Shockwave. And knowing me and my love for Frostbite attacks in these games, this is the perfect spell for me, and I really wanted to use this. Conjures a cold magic greatsword, delivers a sweeping blow that launches the blade-like projectile of frost. Adula, a devourer of sorcerers, was bested by Ranni and subsequently swore a knightly oath to her dark moon. You mean the spell that was in the chest? The dark moon might sound really special, but I just found it in a chest somewhere, so I'm not sure how special it really is. That was pretty fun. Probably the most annoying dragon we fought so far. The sword and mouth attack wasn't that bad, since you just have to start running near her on Torrent as she's about to do it, then dismount Torrent and dodge, and you should be okay. But again, if you are at any like long distance away from her, you will probably just end up taking the full blast to it, because it covers such a huge range and it comes out in such a weird pattern with weird timing that dodging it is like very, very difficult. Site of Grace inside the church. And I have 150,000 runes. We are leveling up right now. I am going to continue working on intelligence. I can level up again. Oh my god. Okay, how about endurance? There we go. We can have 121 instead of 120 stamina. A little less satisfying, but still. I'm going to keep working on intelligence, because there's also something else I might want to use in the future. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I don't think this thing I'm thinking of is like infamous or anything, so I don't know why I'm saying that, but you know, it's mainly because I rarely ever use any of the freaking weapons I pick up in this game, so whenever I do have plans to use something, it's a special occasion. Loads and loads of starlight shards, as you can clearly see in this church, including the one down here at the Altar of Citrus. Yeah, there's still just one sitting out there, and there's like 50 in the church right next to it. That's pretty funny. I just want to confirm that there is nothing else out here, nothing else aside from maybe like a golden rune skull. Yeah, it just goes back down towards that direction. We've already been there. There are the ruins right next to this church, so I think before I explore the church any further, let's go check those out real quick. Man, I could have summoned something against her. I don't know if anyone would complain if I did. Alright, what is this? Is this a separate ruins to the Lunar Estate ruins? Yes, it is Moonfolk. There's 2 ruins up here. That's interesting. So, cellar. That's what I'm on the hunt for first, because that's the main attraction in these things, honestly. Okay. Alright, but guys. They were terrible traps back in Caria Manor, and they're still terrible traps now. How do you think these things were gonna actually help you fight me? Was it you guys who set it up? Was it you guys? Because that's what I would expect from you guys, to be honest. Thanks for the Aroa fruit. Is it here? Yes, oh my god. They both have illusory floors guarding the way into the cellar. What we got? I don't know why I'm saying that weird voice. Okay. Sure, whatever. Super Smithing Stone level 8 and regular Smithing Stone level 8. I guess that's fine. Should I just take one of those traps to the face? Just to make them feel better. Just to make them feel better. Hey, is there one around here? I literally wasn't even trying to dodge that, and I still dodged it. That's impressive. You all impress me. Okay, what are they doing when they make themselves invisible? Are they just, like, dodging a certain direction? Or are they, like, dashing away? Because they go in the direction of the mist, but they're always, like, right next to where they were. Yeah, I don't... There's got to be, like, some consistency to it, but I've never been able to figure it out. Mostly because they're still easy, even with their gimmick. What? Shut up. Okay, well, you went invisible and you just didn't move, so that was your fault. There we go. Didn't even do it. Did like it did like a 16th of my health bar. Yeah, so about those traps that, you know, aren't that good, aren't that powerful or anything. Here, a rune art. There we go. Oh my god, you trapped the golden rune level 9 corpse. How would I ever be able to pick it up? Man, that was such a difficult trap to avoid. Like, you know, guys, traps tend to work when they're quick and sudden and not obvious and not very slow and delayed. Like, you know, bear traps, like bear traps in the real world. You don't live in the real world, but y'all should have invented bear traps. I feel like that would be something you would have invented. And bear traps, you know how they like quickly clasp around whatever gets caught into it before they can react, and then it kind of traps them there. They have to struggle. They can't move very well. Yeah, your glintstone daggers that create this huge, obvious, dangerous glintstone force field on the ground and then wait for 5 seconds before unleashing the thing are not gonna cut it. I have no idea how you thought those traps would do anything. Cathedral of Mana Celeste. Sorry, it's not a church. It's actually a cathedral. It's not a church. It's a cathedral? I don't know. I'm mainly saying church because of that one game I think the YouTuber Bowling Otter played. It was called, what was it called? Lex Mortis. It was this really odd, kind of bad open world indie horror game that had bad translation. So the objective, there was like an objective that popped on the screen that says like, go to the church instead of church. It was really funny. So we found a hole. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe this is a mini dungeon after all. Well, what would the name be then? And where's the grace? If that were the case. Accidental rhyme. It's what I do best. I do rhyme accidentally a lot more than I would think. This is no cave. Instead, it is the final setting and the final location needed to be visited for Ranni's questline.
So it was thee who would become my lord. Perhaps I needn't have warned thee. I am pleased, however. Thou art a fitting choice. I go now to the night sky. It is there I shall find mine order. I bid thee travel the path of the Lord, and once all is done, we shall see each other once more.
Hold on now, that was a little fast. We went on like, what, one date in Ainsel River and now we're being married? It might sound like I'm just joking, but no, that's exactly what just happened. Basically. I mean, she disappeared and changed the world by final message goodbye kind of way. This is an odd-looking thing resembling the two fingers. I don't know if it's like Ranni's mock-up of the two fingers, like making fun of how they look, or if this is the two fingers in a different way. Because, I mean, when we go to the Roundtable Hold where the two fingers actually are, the two fingers we know are, you know, that's like a separate realm from the rest of the map, so maybe this is them? I'm not sure. What is left behind is the Dark Moon Greatsword. This is what I was talking about before, what I would like to raise my intelligence for. I don't believe I can use it right now. No, I need 38 intelligence to use this, but this honestly looks interesting, and there's another reason I would like to use this. A Moon Greatsword bestowed by a Karian queen upon her spouse to honor long-standing tradition. Oh, I see. One of the legendary armaments. Ranni's sigil is a full moon, cold and leaden, and this sword is but a beam of its light. Unique skills, Moonlight Greatsword. Raise the sword aloft, bathing it in the light of the dark moon. Not bathing it, whatever I was about to say. Temporarily increases magic attack power and views blade with frost. Charge attacks release blasts of moonlight. I don't know if that's the case all the time, or if it's only when you have it powered up. This is yet another Moon Greatsword that From Software loves putting in these games. Ever since Demon's Souls, they have included a big Moon Greatsword in every single game. It's just a thing that they do, and this is Elden Ring's version of it. And so because of that, I feel like I should use it. Eventually, once I get enough intelligence to use it, then I will use it. I wonder, it probably takes Somber Smithing Stones if I had to guess, so I'll probably go and upgrade it really soon, because we're basically done with Moonlight Altar. That was it. There might be like an item somewhere I didn't pick up. There are the Crystallians and the Red Wolves and the Dragons, who cares? The map on the Fextra Life wiki might mark them as bosses, but I don't really count them as bosses unless it has a big health bar. And we killed the thing that has a big health bar, Adula. So in my opinion, we are all done here. Let's go back to the round table. To start, I believe we got the Remembrance of Estelle last time, and I have still not come here to see what it gives us. So what it gives us is Bastard Stars. Okay, man, that's kind of mean, isn't it? Is that Saturn at the top there? Oil which deals magic damage having been imbued with the power by the Remembrance of Estelle. Formed of the same many-colored star debris that comprise the form of the Natural Born of the Void. Unique skills, Nebula, the Wing of Estelle also uses that. That looks really freaking cool. But I will say that I would like to collect all the Ashes of War. That's kind of a goal that I would like to reach before the series is done. So I think for now I'm just gonna buy the Ash of War. Waves of Darkness. Plunge armor into the ground, release 3 Waves of Darkness. Oh god, that's a stupid, annoying AoE attack. But I have it now. I guess I can use this time to perhaps see if I'm correct in thinking that, according to the tutorial window of the game anyway, so it should be correct, that you can duplicate remembrances that you've already used. I know, guys. I'm actually about to use a Wandering Mausoleum's game main mechanic. Crazy. I like how all of the bodies in here don't have a head. That's pretty fun. Yep, you can duplicate ones that you've already used. Though I don't have any of the Shard Bearers in here. I just have the Ancestor Spirit and the Natural Born. Well, that's fine. I'll take it. And there's the other thing, now in our inventory. I'm mainly getting it just because I think it looks cool. I'm not actually planning on using it. Anything new here? No. I've already bought everything that's here, except for Adon's Spears. I was not going to use them anyway. Yes, it does take Somber Smithing Stones. Let's get it upgraded. I'm gonna bring it to about Moonveil's level, if possible. I might have to replenish. No, I won't. Perfect. Look at those big, nice numbers. As soon as I'm able to use this, I will have a lot of fun doing so. And now I should upgrade Mimic Tier Ashes. It does take Ghost Glove Wards. I thought so. Holy shit, I have 80 of these. Let's use like 40 of them. Oh my god. This is gonna be really satisfying. I could have used the triggers to go fast. That wasn't that satisfying.
Agreed.
Okay, that was satisfying. That was a good amount. Costs a lot to upgrade Latena some more. We can get her to +10. We can get any of these to +10, actually. Except for the jellyfish. We need the higher levels of Great Glovewort for them. We only have the higher levels of Ghost Glovewort. Oh man, they start to cost 10,000 runes for each level up. I'll stop there. That's fine. Then for our last stop in the Roundtable Hold, let's pay Gideon a visit. It's been a long time. I hesitate to call you friend. You've done some kind of mean things, I gotta be honest with you. However, I would like to know some more information about Morgott, a name we have scarcely heard up until this point. I think we've also heard about every other person so far.
Morgott the Grace-given is Lord of Leyndell, the capital city. It lies at the foot of the Erd Tree, in the east of the Altus Plateau.
No!
Two fingers forbid us from venturing there, until we've acquired enough great runes to repair the Elden Ring. Set your sights elsewhere for the time being. The Veiled Monarch can wait.
And you're the same person who says, go to the capital every time I start talking to you now, and you still think that I haven't gotten the 2 great runes yet if I choose this dialogue? That goes to show that I guess I was supposed to talk about it much earlier in the game, whatever. Before I head back out, though, about Gideon, I do have a little bit of a question. So, Gideon obviously appears in the introduction sequence to the game. He's one of the named characters mentioned, and you can see this art of him having the grace rest upon him while he's in his grave or wherever he is. But just a small question about this image. Who the heck is this guy? This weird dwarf elf looking thing next to him, giving him a torch spear? Who is that? You never see anything like that in the game, and I just want to know, what is that? Concept art for a cut, species, maybe? I don't know. It's every time I've noticed it, I've always been taken aback by how goofy looking it is compared to everything else in that scene. Anyway, now out to do a bunch of random stuff. Oh my god, that is so cool looking! Hold on, HUD off. Sit down, take a screenshot of this, holy crap. Oh my god, this is incredible! Oh, Liurnia! Liurnia, you are incredible! There, one for the whole view in addition. Alright, anyway, where was I? Return to the Church of Irith after completing Toke's questline, that is, giving him the key to send him in the academy, and there will now be a scarab here that drops an Ash of War version of his spell. Where did it come from? I don't know. Where did it come from? Cotton Eye Joe? That's not how it goes at all. Magical force field, swinging the shield, reflects sorceries and incantations, can also be used in the same way as a regular parry. Now, what does the spell version do again? Okay, so this one's like a magic force field separated from an armament, but the Tope's Barrier Ash of War is for shields. Very cool. Alright. Ah, yes. If I remember, you can pop these balloons, and I think they do drop stuff? Let's see. Yeah, they give you golden runes, and they also release the marionettes. It's very funny, though I didn't think it was worth doing. I'm sure you understand. I also completely forgot to show this field of Fulgur blooms back here. It is back here, and I think it's like... Did I show it? Okay, maybe I did, and I'm just remembering wrong. Either way, you want to watch out for it, because this is water. The lightning's going to spread out a little bit more. So it's a little bit more dangerous than the average Fulgur bloom field. Either way, it's there, it's cool. I don't remember going through it, so I just thought I would show it. And then let's move on. So I have some unfortunate news. I am afraid that I missed something. I totally forgot about something, about a part of this whole quest line that we just wrapped up in this video. After Blaidd helps you fight Radahn, and then after you leave the Wailing Dunes after Radahn's defeat, yes, it goes that far back, and I somehow never thought to come over here and check at any point afterwards. Blaidd actually gets trapped inside this Everjail, the Forlorn Hound Everjail, the one that he can help you fight Darrowil at. And if you go and talk to Iji afterwards for some information about it, Iji reveals that he was the one who trapped Blaidd there, and I think he gives a reason why, like Blaidd is too dangerous to Ranni. He just decided, so he locked him up in the Everjail. And you can choose, when you come over to the Everjail, you can actually choose to free Blaidd. But I don't think this actually does anything, whether you choose to free him or not. In fact, it makes such little difference that the wiki page that I'm reading about to remind myself of how this questline goes, doesn't even say what happens if you let him free. I wrote down in my notes my opinions on this whole thing. Freeing Blaidd from the Everjail seems to have no effect whatsoever, so why is it even a choice then? Why Elden Ring? That's basically my sentiment on it. Why is it a choice? Regardless of if you discover this, or if you free him, or what, after Ranni's quest's completion, return to Ranni's Rise, and you will find this. He's supposed to have dialogue, and he didn't say it. Blaidd is now hostile towards you, for whatever reason. And I guess there's only one choice now. Fight him! He is the same enemy as the Baleful Shadow from Ainzel River. I really don't understand why this happens from a lore perspective. And honestly, it feels kind of weird and forced to me, but maybe there's a good explanation for it. I'd be willing to say that. But still, it does mean that the unfortunate end to Blaidd's questline, the friendly wolf warrior Blaidd, who's been helping us so much throughout, for Radahn especially, ends with his death. Because, I guess, From Software just can't think of more creative ways to end their questlines. Wow, this is actually going much better than the Baleful Shadow. Maybe it's the sloped ground. Like, when I'm above him, it's much easier to hit him for some reason. He's also not really doing the powerful attacks that Baleful Shadow did. Maybe he's like a weaker version of Baleful Shadow. Oh, rest in peace, Blaidd. You were cool. Oh, okay. Well, there's an idea. See that there? That's a Black Knife Assassin. And that's another Black Knife Assassin. There's been I guess a group of Black Knife Assassins went... but Ranni was the one who stole the Rune of Death for the Black Knife Assassin, so why they would be going against her, I don't know. Maybe they were trying to betray her? I don't know why they're here. I guess Blaidd killed them? That's my best guess anyway. Let's read about his armor. Maybe this will have some more information for us. Blaidd was the blade of Ranni, but the cold bothered him anyway? I'm sorry, that's not a reference to Frozen, is it? That is, if it is, that is horrendously non-fitting in the current moment. What the f- Blaidd, who served as Ranni's shadow, was a loyal ally who would defy destiny itself if it would have him turn upon his lady. Well, I'm not sure if that's exactly what happened there, but maybe something like that happened there. Maybe with, like, Ranni's absence now, something in his mind triggered him and he went feral? I don't know. I couldn't tell you, to be honest. I feel like I watched some video somewhere that had an explanation for it. I forgot what that explanation is. I guess whatever that explanation was, it wasn't good enough for me. I feel like no explanation could be good enough for me for being like, Blaidd is aggressive now, and you have to kill him. Okay, he's dead. Cool, move on. Here's his armor. Do you like his armor? Here's a sword, too, which I forgot to read about. In defiance of the fate he was born to, Blythe swore to serve no master but Ranni. As proof, the sword was imbued with the cold magic the moment the oath was sworn. Unique skills, Wolf's Assault. Infuse the greatsword with frost, then perform a forward somersault to plunge it into the ground. Then pull it out to release a cold blast. He never did that at all, so I guess we'll just have to imagine what that attack looks like. Blythe is not the only one, however, who has suffered this fate. If you come over to Seluvis's Rise, he's dead too. I think he dies a little earlier. If you don't, like, help him on his own questline. If you progress Ranni's questline enough, he will eventually just die on his own. And honestly, good riddance. I'm not as sad about this one. I'm kind of glad that he ends up dying in the end. Oh, you can still buy puppets from him. No thanks. Can I have that item at least? Okay. Here's his bell bearing and his set, the preceptor's set. Increases mind to the detriment of stamina. Glintstone sorcerers are the descendants of astrologers, a fact that the Carians remain aware of, even if their fate has been long severed from the stars. I like how there's absolutely no lore for Seluvis whatsoever. He doesn't deserve any, so it's fine. I see you're still up. Do you have anything more to say now that I've discovered all this?
Well, my fellow, how may I serve you?
You can serve me salted. Blythe's death.
Unthinkable. How could Blythe? How did he break free from his cell? No. More importantly, Blythe became a curse that plagued Lady Ranni. Yet even in madness, gave himself to her. I made a grave misjudgment. And I thought myself a capable war counselor. I'll catch up with you soon enough, Blythe. When I do, I only hope you'll accept my apology.
You'll catch up with him soon, huh? And he does! Am I the only one that doesn't like this kind of ending to Ranni's quests? Like, sure, we became Ranni's lord or whatever, but if that means the friendly faces that were in her service were killed off for some reason, I don't know if it's that worth it. Once again, another dead Black Knife assassin. Why are you dead? If you're the one who did this to him, then why are you dead? Are you the one who did this to him? The dead Black Knife assassins next to them are definitely, like, a hint for something. Like, the Black Knife assassins have done something around these parts, but still. Here's his bell bearing and his mirror helm. Helm fashioned from a crystal-looking glass, said to have never left War Counselor Iji's head. Easily broken and weak against striking attacks. Worn by those committed to high treason, it wards off the intervention of the Greater Will and its vassal fingers. Iji was afraid, terrified of his own treachery. Okay then, whatever you say. I don't know what that means. Offer the bell bearings, and here we go. We can now buy Ghost Gloveworts up to level 6, and we can buy a Memory Stone. I'm gonna do that, because honestly I feel like I need another one. I've been having a lot of fun with Night Shard, but lately it has been kind of disappointing me with its damage more than it's been impressing me, so I think instead of that, I'm gonna switch on Great Glintstone Shard. Or maybe a smaller one, like maybe Glintstone Pebble again. Because if I were to use a bigger shard, I might as well just go with Ice Crag. I think Ice Crag and the thing cost the same too, right? 12 and 12, yeah, they do. Then, I'm gonna put on, where would it be? Right here, Adula's Moonblade. Does cost 10 more FP, but I think it is worth replacing Carian Greatsword with it. We had a lot of fun with Carian Greatsword, but I think this is gonna be very, very powerful. Do I want to put anything else on, or am I okay with this? Maybe I could put on heal at the end. I guess I could try Cannon of Haima. I'll probably put that here. I think we've yet to try Cannon of Haima, and I think there's a couple of good places to use it. There's like a group of very small enemies is probably the best time to use it, so we can do that. Hey, Jar Baron, buddy, careful, you might roll off of that wall.
They're wonderful, dears. So smooth. Silky.
Is this all you jars have to look forward to every day? Your potentate petting you? Just being touched by humans all day long? Is that the only thing you look forward to in life, ever? I don't know, I guess I've never been a jar before, so I would understand more if I ever was. Now, I believe, one last thing involving Ranni. If you return to her rise after her quest line is completed, I have heard that there is some secret dialogue to be gained here. And this secret dialogue is kind of secret, important dialogue. Yes, for one thing, there's now a site of grace up here. There definitely wasn't before, so that's the first thing to tip you off that something special. And now, I can sit in her... Never mind. Sorry, what? What are you pointing at? Oh, if you come up to check, I guess the guidance of grace points you to Renna's right. That has to be the most useless guidance of grace I've ever seen. Who would... When they hear Ranni has departed on her journey, they're not expecting to find her up here, are they? Maybe they're coming up here to see, she's actually back now. But Renna's Rise is like the first thing you see when you transfer here. Maybe if you're whatever. It's just kind of a weird placement for a guidance of grace. Talk to Miniature Ranni. I thought Miniature Ranni lost her soul. Whatever.
I take it thou hast noticed. I shouldn't be surprised. I thought I might expound a little further upon the order I envision. Mine will be an order not of gold, but the stars and moon of the chill night. I would keep them far from the earth beneath our feet. As it is now, life and souls and order are bound tightly together. But I would have them at a great remove, and have the certainties of sight, emotion, faith, and touch all become impossibilities, which is why I would abandon this soil with mine order. Wouldst thou come to me even now, my one and only lord?
So, you want to remove the ability to sense anything from everyone? Neat, I'm down!
Mine will...
That's pretty important context for what Ranni plans to do once this entire journey is all over. That is hidden away very far off the beaten path. Why would you hide this in such a secret location? I'll talk more about this later. The item is exactly the same, so I don't know what she means by, I take it thou'st noticed. Noticed what? What was there to notice? Righto. We've done all that. We've explored all that. We've fought all that. We've quested all that. I think now is a better time than any to head in the direction of the capital. And I think the way I'm going to approach it is I'm going to take the big, impressive way in. Up those massive, massive stairs. I don't know, I just feel like it'll be the most intense and the most fun for me personally. This up here, this entrance up to the north, is a much easier entrance, which I guess is your reward for going the whole trek up there. Because ordinarily, this entrance is like right next to the start of Altus Plateau. So, if the capital's where you're headed, you could just climb up here and go right inside. Now, honestly, you can just climb right up here and go right inside. There's lots of enemies up the stairs, but you don't have to fight any of them if you don't want. We start with 2-foot soldiers. Okay, this is probably be easier than I thought it would be. Let's begin. Okay. Are you seriously left with one hit there? I think you are. Just barely left with one hit. That's quite disappointing. Sorry, there's ballistae. They're not aimed towards me at all, but cool. You guys actually came prepared for once. Is there any more than that? No, enough. Okay, well, it's too late. He called out for them anyway. This reminds me a lot of the final stretch of Grand Archives in Dark Souls 3, where you have all those enemies to fight. You're basically given every single regular human-sized enemy to fight before the end, wielding all kinds of weapons. It's really cool. Except this one doesn't go up to the final boss's chamber. Far from that. Very, very far from that. Ow. Landau Soldier Greaves. I think those are new. I'll take that. I'll also take you. Your life. Oh, God. That must look ridiculous from any other camera angle, like someone watching me jump over his head and him stab the air where he thought I was like 12 seconds ago. That must be super funny to watch from another angle. It's like the silliest way that little scuffle could have gone. Okay, we have Cerulean Scarab over there, Crimson Scarab over here. I honestly don't get why those are here, because we're just gonna be fighting... Like, aren't these guys enemy groups still be dropping new flasks for us anyway? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they didn't. Like, I didn't pay attention to if they did or not. I hear more. I hope some of those are at least a Somber Smithing Stone or an Ash of War. That would be cool. That would be pretty neat. We got a knight. A sword-wielding knight, thank goodness. A very oblivious sword-wielding knight, but it is nighttime. That said, though, I mean, it's nighttime, but it's also nighttime. Come on, buddy. Now's your time to show your knight skills, because it's nighttime. Ha. A pun at his expense. Oh, he seems like he is guaranteed to drop that stuff, because they usually don't just drop 2 stuff on you like that, usually. Archer. Dodge that. Uh-oh. The other one sees me. Other one sees me. Those are some heavy arrows, y'all. Excuse me. Hold on. I bring back my old friend, Glintstone Pebble. It's a 44 damage. Glintstone Pebble! 44 damage. Yeah, pretty weak. Yep. And now, a face punched in. Not punched in, stabbed in. You know what I mean. Attacked. A face attacked. You understand, right? God, oh my god. Okay, I must have been shot in the head just then, because that was a really long stun. Compared to usual from projectiles. Okay. Cool, very cool, guys. Very cool. I'm not going to attack the other one, because even though he is annoying me with arrows, the arrows are better than him coming up and attacking me at the same time. I'd rather fight one of them at a time, if I can help it. The rain has stopped and the sun is rising, making this a much more golden and much more glorious battlefield. That honestly makes you pretty easy. Please don't have a spear guy on this stretch of road, please. Please, no spear guys. No spear guys. You drop flasks? You too, so... yeah, what's the point of the scarabs? I'm not really sure I understand. Can you actually fall in between these? Oh, I don't think you can. You just barely can't. It's barely too small to fit inside. Oh, you're right here. Well, that's cool. I haven't used any cerulean flasks, but I'll take it. Yeah, another crimson tear flask over here. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna need all this. I just used a flask after getting all flasks back like an idiot. So, maybe I should have been happy to see it after all. Well, I'm happy to see this one at least. There's the field with the falling star beast we attacked back in episode whenever that was. It was before we went down to Ranni's place, so it was probably like 31, I want to say? Yeah, I think it was 31. This is 33, right? I've done this place for so long, I don't even remember what video count we're on. Isn't that fun? That's actually it for enemies. That's a lot less enemies than I remember there being, but a lot fewer. Sorry, I wasn't grammatically correct. Alright. Very cool. I remember my dad once getting, like, very, very particular with me about amount versus number of. Like, amount of versus number of. Like, whenever you say, the amount of people in this crowd, apparently that's wrong. You're supposed to say number of people. Because that makes more sense, I guess, even though you know what I mean. My deal with language oddities is, like, if you know what I mean, it shouldn't matter how I'm saying it. Now, enough about that. Oh, God. Please, wish me luck. It's the return of the Tree Sentinel, or should I say, Tree Sentinels. If you don't remember these guys, you'd be forgiven for doing so, as I only fought one of them way back in episode 6. It was the one right outside the starting point of the entire game, outside Limgrave. And now there's 2 of them. I hate this. I'm going to hate this so much. So you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? There's 2 of you guys, right? There's 2 of you? Well, guess what? Well, as soon as you stop being a bitch, and as soon as I heal up... Oh my fucking god. Okay. 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 I was about to do my cool reveal as I reveal my stand's power and everything that it can do in great detail to the heroes. But instead, they kept hitting me and then I couldn't cast it and now I'm dead. So, we'll do better next time. All right, let's just pretend that last attempt didn't happen. So, there's 2 of you now, huh? Well, guess what? There's also 2 of me! That's what I wanted to do last time, and they didn't allow it. Let's go, buddies! Oh god, they're not taking that much damage from me. You'll have to forgive me for this, but I think I'm gonna use Moonveil on them, because fuck Tree Sentinels! I don't really like them, to be honest. So if it means I get them out of the way quicker, the better. That was not a complete sentence. You know what I mean, though. It's okay, Mimic Tear, you're doing fine. Good luck, Mimic Tear. Also, try not to use spells too much. Try to use the Moon Veil, like, repeatedly, like I'm doing. Check it out. The other guy's distracted, and I'm able to whittle this guy down. I think it is also possible to get on the other side of them, since you can come out of that gate to fight them instead of walk up to them towards the gate. And if you do that, you can fight one of them and have the other one just, like, go off and ignore you, so you can take down one of them at a time. You might need to kill both of them in one life, though, regardless of what you do. Alright, my Mimic here is getting hit lots, but she's doing fine, so yeah, nothing to worry about there. In terms of health, anyway. Oh, wow. She's using a Duelist Moonblade. That's a good idea, Mimic here. I should do that. Here, have some of Duelist Moonblade. It's a friendly gift from a dragon, I know. Oh, doesn't feel so good, does it? Feels a little cold, doesn't it? Okay, that's one Tree Sentinel down. The other one's halfway. My Mimic Tear is almost dead, but it's okay. It's just a Mimic Tear. The Mimic Tear can take it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, look at this. This is so fun. I'm so glad I did the battle this way. I don't give a shit what you think about my using summons. I feel like that was kind of an annoying battle, and it feels like there wasn't really anything I could do in the first attempt, so I am more than happy to take this perhaps undeserved victory. Whatever, who cares? Oh my, I didn't even land the killing blow! The Mimic Tear just wiped him out for me! Thank you, Mimic Tear. Oh, bye. I've never actually killed those guys before on my main file. I left them alive. Erdtree Great Shield is your reward from both of them. You killed 2 Tree Sentinels and only get 1 Great Shield out of it. Forged of gold carried by the Order of Tree Sentinels, heavily equipped knights, blessed by an old incantation of protection. The living rampart of the Erdtree, the Tree Sentinels, are the standards to which all defenders of the Erdtree aspire. Unique skill is Golden Retaliation. Ready the shield to unleash its protective incantation. This will dispel sorceries and incantations, retaliating with golden power. You also forgot to mention the part where you slam it into the ground and it does like 50 million damage to anyone within a mile radius. They didn't get much of a chance to do that in that battle, but in the battle against the one of them in Limgrave, that happened a lot. On top of that, we have received our first, I believe? Yeah, it did say new. Heroes Rune. 15,000 runes. There were once heroes who walked the battlefields, abundantly blessed by the Erdtree itself, who upon earning their honor, simply died. Did I read that description before? No, I didn't. Were they really heroes then, if upon earning their honor, they just kind of died? That doesn't sound very hero-ish to me, but whatever. I think I've caught up on all the descriptions of those things, so now, let us finally, at last, not be distracted by anything else. Let's go through the one open door into the capital Outskirts. That's what this place is called. It's going to show itself eventually. One of these times. Anytime now. Hey, stop making... They're starting to disbelieve me now. This place is actually called Capital Outskirts. I promise. There it is. Man. This game was starting to gaslight me into thinking it wasn't actually called Capital Outskirts. Check it out, though. This place is even brighter than the rest of Altus Plateau, which is already really bright and cool looking. It only gave me 20,000 runes, those cheapskates. God. 2 golden seeds next to this tree. You know, that means an extra charge for our flask awaits. Let's get it. It's also worth noting that the little orbs that indicate that you have something new to do, you have a new flask to get or new dialogue for an NPC in a couple of spots, was added post-launch. It was not there originally in the game. And I'm very glad they added it because it makes things a lot clearer. The final map of the Altus Plateau finally shows the area surrounding Leyndell. Now we have the whole map of the place. Isn't that good? It was honestly starting to get really annoying having this dark splotch on the edge of the map, but hey, that's my own fault. I could have come in here and grabbed it at any time. The capital Outskirts isn't that big, but it also is. As you can see, we have this southern tip to explore, and I think we'll start down here. Looking at the time that I've been recording and thinking about how I'm going to edit this video in the future, a lot is going to be cut, so I think we have enough time to at least get this area of the place thoroughly explored. Yes, I'm going to explore the entire Outskirts before we actually get into the capital, which, by the way, here's our first look at from the map. Our first look at was actually up here, but so our first look from the map. The capital is coming. It is coming very soon. I don't know if it's going to be next video or the video after that we enter it, but I honestly cannot freaking wait. I am really, really buzzed, as the British would say, for the capital. Got lots of wolves, though not like 8 alpha wolves as the Moonlight Altar would have. Yeah, we're gonna go down south first. We're gonna start with the church up here. Or maybe I could start with this. Holy Grease! We actually haven't picked up Holy Grease before. I bet you can't guess what Holy Grease does. Yeah, you use it on a weapon to apply holy stuff. But only if the weapon was born underneath a blood moon. That's what it seems like to me anyway. You're a new kind of minor Erdtree Guardian, which, speaking of which, I think there is a minor Erdtree around these parts, no? Not in this direction, but it is in that direction someplace. I don't know who's seeing me. Oh, look at the wolf. It's the freaking wolves. They're seeing me all the way from there. How's that even possible? Yeah, it's up here, right? Up here's the minor Erdtree. We're gonna be taking care of that at a later time. Oh man, why does it have to rain? This place was really cool looking until just now. Minor Erdtree Church. Missionary's Cookbook 4. And then another thing. There's also a minor Erdtree in here, but it does not have a crystal tier. Rather, it has the Golden Order seal and a bunch of centipedes. So, that was kind of a rip-off. A formless sacred seal depicting the ceremonial observation of order enhances Golden Order fundamentalist incantations. Fundamentalism is scholarship in all but name. Scales incantations using both intelligence and faith. Here's its stats. Incant scaling, 60. That doesn't seem very good of a stat, but I don't know how that stat works. That's the stat that determines, like, how much extra damage the spells you cast with it do. In case I've never explained that, because I don't know if I have, to be honest. Oh, wait, before we go, I remember reading somewhere, Melina has some words for us here.
Linge, shall I shed?
Okay, we got the idea.
America's own words. I declare mine intent to search the depths of the Golden Order through understanding of the proper way. Our faith, our grace is increased. Those blissful early days of blind belief are long past. My comrades, why must ye falter?
That gives you the outer order gesture, where you hold out your hand to the left. Yep. I'm not sure how we got that from that dialogue, but I don't know. I guess my character's smarter than me. Not too surprising, honestly. Going with a new outfit, here's the Battle Mage set. I don't know why I was opening the equipment screen. There was nothing new to see there. I'm going without the Glintstone crown, though. I think I would rather die than wear one of those on my head ever again. Which, I mean, I might have to wear one of those on my head at some point, but I might not. You never know. Hello, Divine Tower. We still have yet to find a way to you. Maybe we will find a way very soon. Are we at, like, the tip of something? Yeah, we are. So we can see that there is a cave down here. I took my hand off the left control stick, or else I would have scrolled over simultaneously to be more, you know, in sync with what I was saying and whatnot. But do I plan things? No. Well, that's not a lie. I do plan things. It's just, you know, I'm making this stuff up as I go. That's not really planning, is it? I guess. Oh, man. All right, here's another screenshot-worthy view. Please do not start raining again. Oh my god. The dozing gesture is so adorable, can I just say? Down here is a fairly missable little encampment, and I remember what's inside of it, because what's inside of it kind of surprised me. It's an ulcerated tree spirit that comes and clears out the place of the foot soldiers you would normally expect from one of these places. Quite an unexpected turn of events. It's an ulcerated tree spirit. I'll see you in a bit. I finally actually looked up for the pillars of flame, unlike usual. Oh man, that was really good at frosting you. That's Adula's Moonblade. I'm already out of FP. I guess I may as well finish you off with Twin Blade. Do you drop a golden seed? Because your kind usually starts to drop golden seeds around. Yeah, I dropped a golden seed. Not all of them drop golden seeds, but plenty of them do, that it's kind of a pattern. Oh, it destroyed the entire camp. That's pretty cool. There was a lot of chaos happening there, and after the battle was won, I look around me to see the entire camp destroyed. That is, that's pretty neat, and it all happened with real-time physics engines, no cutscenes or anything. I mean, that's not like an incredible game feature nowadays or anything. It's still really cool. Still something I like about games. Oh. There was something in this carriage. Hold on. There is a chest here. What's inside? 'Tis Giant Crusher. That's new. Obviously, it had a new tag on it. A hammer made from a boulder, used in the war against the giants, one of the heftiest weapons in the entire lands between. After the giants were quelled and man turned against man in violence, this weapon was all but forgotten. Man has grown feeble in comparison to his forebears. Requires 60 strength. Is this what Greathorn Tragoth uses? Because if it is, and the freaking hammer being made out of a boulder, then that just confirms that he is basically just Havel the Rock Elden Ring edition. Hello, wolves. We have come back across the camp of wolves. Now, I think I want to go down this way for my next destination. Up those stairs we could probably save for later. I think down here's where I'd like to go right now for the rest of this video. Down here's a little moat area that, I mean, the map makes it look deeper than it actually is. And in fact, I think, you know, this puddle is shallow enough to walk through. This puddle is not. This one is. The map does not always make it clear which puddles are safe and which ones aren't. Would be nice for the map creator in the universe to mark the safe ones with green or brown or whatever. I mean, the map creator draws these ones in, but doesn't draw the ones at Windham Ruins or the ones here, honestly. There's no water drawn anywhere here. I think there's also another puddle somewhere up here, but there's a puddle of water like somewhere here that is not shown, so I don't get what's with the inconsistency there. Stake of Marika. Why is that there? I have no idea. I remember what the special attack to use against these guys is. You have to poison them because they spit poison at you, and supposedly if you attack them with poison, they explode. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any poison-dealing weapons. I might, but I'm not completely sure about that. So we may or may not have the ability to see it anytime soon. I feel like I should have a poison weapon. I mean, there's so many weapons in this game. What's the odds of one of them being a poison weapon is pretty damn high. All right, this scarab passes through these parts, so I'm going to attack it with the hammer as soon as it comes through. Got it, barely got it. Ash of War, Prayerful Strike, and a crouching me. Let's get up off the floor. Raise armament aloft in prayer, then slam it into the ground. This inspired blow restores HP to the self and nearby allies if it successfully hits. The inspired blow. This attack was inspired by my father. Whatever you would say. Not entirely sure. Was inspired by my favorite artist. Sorcerer Roger, I guess, because he did have weapon arts, right? That's what they're sometimes called. I don't know if I've ever been over that, but yeah, skills are sometimes called weapon arts in the community. And in the game as well. They're called battle arts. This goes a place. It goes a real... Oh my god. Okay. I'm not ready to go this far. What the fuck? Wait, what was that? I'm not gonna die, am I? Oh, thank god. I didn't actually make it. I didn't even know that was possible. For you to jump on a spirit spring and not make it up to the top. I thought they were basically automated. That's funny. Okay, enough scarabs, enough spirit springs, enough actually progressing through this part. I have one destination in particular, and that is this place. Down here at the other end of this moat area, at the southern end. The marker's in that rock. That's not exactly where it's supposed to be. Right here, we got a cave tunnel to explore. Let's go do it. This shall be the final thing we do in this episode. Starting off with the Site of Grace. I believe this is called the Sealed Tunnel, if I'm not mistaken. And it's sealed because, well, you'll see. I don't know its name yet, because we still don't have its name yet. Okay, Sealed Tunnel, there it is. There's the Site of Grace, and then they'll probably give us its name right now. Yep, you gotta hit the first illusory wall to find out that it's the Sealed Tunnel. So you remember the Sage's Cave and how that was locked up with basically a ton of illusory walls? Well, yeah, that's the whole point of this cave tunnel. Now that is a catacomb, a cave, and a cave tunnel that has done this whole illusory wall mechanic where just every path is blocked by an illusory wall and you have to find your way through. Smithing Stone Miner's Bell Bearing level 2. Oh, I didn't mean to discover that actually. I was just totally hitting that at random. Smithing Stone level 3, level 4, and Explosive Stone. I guess that's cool. Level 3 and level 4. This is how you can buy those levels of Smithing Stone. You visit this tunnel in the capital outskirts and get it. Remember way back when I pointed you in the direction of the capital outskirts in order to find the way to buy the Smithing Stone level 3 if you were running low on them. This is that place. We have finally uncovered it. I mean, literally, we uncovered it. We had to hit an illusory wall to enter, so yeah, we definitely did uncover it. Alright, this place is making me think there's illusory walls everywhere, and I guess that's the point. Let me use my new spell on y'all. Oh my god, this is awesome. This is incredible. I love that. Oh man. Oh man, I am in love. I am in love. I want to marry this weapon. I know I'm married to Ranni, but I want to divorce her. I want to divorce Ranni and get married to this weapon instead. Actually, could I do that to my good old pal, the Twin Blade? Maybe the relationship I have with the Twin Blade is merely platonic and no more than that. I don't know. It's hard to say. I've been using the Twin Blade most often out of any of the weapons that I have, so maybe that's not entirely true, but yeah. This is... Okay, this tunnel's actually unique. It didn't begin with an elevator shaft that looks like this. Pretty cool. Also, this shaft drop-down area is different. Unless there's items on it, I'm not gonna jump... there's an item on it. Alright, I'm jumping down. Good thing I could just do that from the elevator. I could just change my mind on a whim. Smithing stone level 5. Alright, not bad. Could always use more smithing stones if I ever decide to use another weapon later on. What I mainly want are somber stones right now, though. Though I have a lot of somber stones, don't I? Yes, I do. In fact, yeah, I have all the way up to level 9. Oh my god. It's just like the Ghost Glove War. I have all the way up. Well, I don't have the last upgrade for, I don't have the last level of somber smithing stone, but I have every level of Ghost Glove War and now almost every level of somber smithing stone. Very weird how that turned out to be the case. Yup. You're fake. What if there's another one on the other side? Let me check real quick. No, that would be too obvious. Well, I guess the cave is done now. Definitely. Yep, not anymore. Do they actually think they're fooling anyone with that illusory wall? Like, come on. Would anyone make it this far in the cave and be like, oh, I guess it really is done? No. If you're a person who did that, I mean, nope. Oh, come on. Wait, the Vulgar Militia freaking pushed me off because I landed on him and then he just threw me aside. All right, that was mean of you guys. Oh, we have a big thing to open. I very much doubt you guys are the ones that are going to open that for me. No, you guys are not going to be the ones to open that for me. Holy shit. Okay, I think I know what enemy is supposed to open this for me. It's you. Go open it for me. Yay, thank you. No, you picked me up, goddammit. No. I survived! Do not do it again. Hey, okay. Now, lure you away from there. This is the perfect time for some Adula's Moonblade. Let's get you frostbitten if you're even weak to that at all, even slightly. Cannon of Haima, maybe? Oh god, you fucking... Okay, item first, enemy second. That's how I always work. 3 smithing stone 6, cool. Hey. I should have hit them in the fleshy parts. That sounded really wrong, but it's true. Rock Blast. Wait, this is not the spell I thought it was. This is not Cannon of Haima. This is Rock Blaster. Okay, never mind. We're not using that crap. I don't know what that crap is. Do it. God, no. The one time I want you to do the grab attack is the one time you don't do it. Down it goes at last. Let's see what we got. Oh, we actually had a Rebirth Monument in here. I could have summoned. Well, too late. Somber Smithing Stone. No illusory wall there. I think we might be done with the illusory walls if I remember this tunnel correctly. But to be honest, I kind of don't remember this tunnel. This is mostly new feeling to me, though I have definitely explored it before. I know that I have. I did every mini dungeon on my first playthrough. In preparation for this playthrough, you see. It's kind of weird that I do that, to be honest. Like, I play the game and I experience the content knowing that I'm going to do a YouTube playthrough later. And so I, like, skip some stuff or I do stuff in a weird certain way. Okay, so it wasn't the Vulgar Militia guy that pushed me off. It was just the platform being slippery. Good to know. This is the best point to drop off, I think. There we go. Gold Pickled Foulfoot. Is there anywhere to go from down there? I don't think there was. If there was... Oops. I guess we'll go back for that later. Oh, this part, right. So you actually have to kind of figure out how to progress here. I think it's simply just you drop here. Oh, God. No! Oh, God. Okay. Those are the bombs. Those are the little bomb guys. Based off of the worm guys surrounding the Everjails. Yeah. They drop the rune fragments after they explode. There's another one right there. I think they have to see you fully before they... Or... Not? Okay, that one was just dormant. That one was just having a nap, and I woke it up, and now it's mad. Makes sense. Oh my god, yeah. Okay. The second half of the tunnel. There's loads of these things everywhere. Is there somebody behind? Yep, knew it. Do you have anything concealed? Yes, you do, and I'm gonna wait on that because there is more stuff to see back this way. That's just a rune fragment that you dropped. I actually didn't see all there at all. Good thing you're easy to avoid. You just run past them. This way. Do your thing. Wait, there's another one behind you. Oh god, there was two there. Oh man. That was close. Large glintstone scrap. Nothing new there. Yep, that's it. Now we are ready to keep going. Ready to keep going, not keep going, like I sounded like I said. Down, down, and down some more. Down and down. Give me that $5 foot long smithing stone. I don't know. Is that a place I can go? I don't think it is. I think I tried to get that in my first playthrough and it did not work out. Ooh, look, an item! Oh, God! This is funny. I like this. They keep trapping you. They try to trap you with all this stuff. It's cool. I think that's it for the tunnel. I hope I'm not missing anything important. Well, okay. Whatever I might be missing, if I am missing anything, it's not as important as what this tunnel leads to. And clearly, that important thing is the Onyx Lord. Obviously, super important mini-boss right here. Really important character, just in general, for the lore and everything, you know. It's not like we fought many of these guys as regular enemies, then we fought one as a boss, and now we're fighting another one as a boss again. And it's no different from the one in the Everjail in Liurnia, and it's also very little different from the ones that are regular enemies. Nah, this guy's too important. See? His sword lit up with gold. No one's sword lights up with gold who isn't important. You know, you see how that works? Yeah, look at that glowy sword. It's okay. It leads to the same attack the one the Everjail was doing, but that was just much more important. How? I don't know. I just feel like it is. It just feels that way. You see? I'm sure you get it. I can stop talking about that now. Right, is that you frostbitten? Hard to tell, and I think you're losing frostbite now. I'd love to frost you. It is my dream in life to frostbite everyone I see. Unfortunately, it didn't really happen. I think it might have happened once, whatever. Onyx Lords, great. Now they're called Onyx Lords in the item names? What is with the deal with this? From Software, Miyazaki, explain yourself. George R.R. Martin, you too. I never mentioned it, but this was supposedly a collaboration between Hidetaka Miyazaki and George R.R. Martin, the world and lore creation for this game. That said, I have heard some sources later on that imply that George R.R. Martin wasn't actually as involved as it seems. So, like there was an interview we had where he couldn't even remember what the game was called. So, that's cool. Maybe it was going by a code name for that at that period. So I don't know. Blade conceals gravity manipulating magic. A weapon unique to the Onyx Lords. A rages of ancient with skins of stone who are said to have risen to life when a meteor struck long ago. Onyx Lord's repulsion. Blah blah blah. Now hold on. Where is the Alabaster Lord sword? Unique to the Alabaster Lords, a race of ancients with skin of stone who said to have risen to life when meteors struck long ago? Or the Onyx Lords, a race of ancients with skin of stone who said to have risen to life when a meteor struck long ago? Which one is it? What is the deal with that? I know that they were all called Alabaster Lords in the 1.0 version, so they must have just forgotten to change the names in those item descriptions when they wanted to change them over to Onyx Lords. I can only get so mad at that, though, because we are currently outside the Divine Tower. This one. The one we've been seeing from the cliff's end of Altus Plateau, and also, oh my god, look at that sky! This isn't really a screenshot-worthy view, but, I mean, the sky is an A+ from me. I'll give it that. To be more specific, this is the Divine Tower of West Altus, where we can reactivate Rykard's Great Rune. Let's do it! We got that Great Rune so long ago at this point. That was episode 30, and now we're at 3 videos later. We're finally powering it up. That was 3 videos later, right? I think it was, yeah. Now the music starts up. I did like that one little brief area of silence. Does that stick around? I kind of hope it does. Silence is underused in this game. It's only used at like the beginning and after you kill a major important boss, but even then, not all of the major bosses get one. Apparently I dropped my runes somewhere. Well, that's too bad. They'll have to stay wherever they are. Oh yeah, I dropped them on the staircase fighting the tree sentinels and I never picked them up. Well, that's too bad. They'll have to stay where they are. I'll just go get them in a cut. It's fine. Why is there another Site of Grace up here? I know that this one out here, fun fact, didn't used to exist in the 1.0 version of Elden Ring. This was added before the launch version. And I know that that one is for convenience, so that if you do the tunnel but you don't have the Great Rune yet, which is entirely possible, that you can come back to it later with fast travel. But why is there Site of Grace there? I guess if you want to revisit the top of the Divine Tower, they all have something like that, I swear. Hello, Erd Tree. We've always gotten a good view of the Erd Tree from Divine Towers, and this is our closest one yet. It's awesome. I'm sure you got your eyes on me as I gain my new power, Rykard's Great Rune. Prepare to be disappointed once again. Its blessing restores HP upon defeating enemies. Depends on how much HP that is. That could be good, but it requires a rune arc to use when I could just buff my stats or buff my health instead of restore some HP. Hold on, let me take a look. Okay, for every enemy kill, you gain 80 HP plus 7% of max HP. So it does actually scale up with your maximum health. The numbers don't sound that impressive, but maybe it is better than I think. Rykard was amongst the children of Ranni and Radagon, who became demigod stepchildren after Radagon's union with Queen Marika, but Rykard fed himself to the blasphemous serpent, Great Rune and all. That's all the Great Rune has to say about him. Yep. He fed himself to a serpent, he blasphemed, he's Lord of Volcano Manor. That's Rykard's lore, basically. Just you wait, Lendel. I'm coming for you. Next time on Elden Ring, we continue down the capital outskirts. Thank you all for watching if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.